Rangers. How are y'all doing? Okay, this is for my guys. How are you going to get your dream girl? Do you have one in mind that you really have been trying to pursue? Maybe you're looking at her from a distance. Maybe you see her online and don't know how to approach her. I'm going to give you all some advice on that. That's what this video is going to be about. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it with anybody that you think can utilize this information. But let's think about that for a minute. Let me tell you the problems that I see a lot of guys have. I think you guys, you see what you want. Maybe it responds to you. Sometimes it doesn't. So when it responds to you, how do you handle that? Do you pursue it? Or do you throw a nice compliment out and then you just kind of leave it alone? Do you leave it to kind of come back to you when it's ready? Or are you the type that you're going to let what you want be known? That's something you got to ask yourself. What kind of man am I? Am I the type that I'm going to go after what I want, or I'm going to make it come to me? Because you have to understand, when you're dealing with a dream, what happens from a dream? When we lay down at night, let's think about it. It goes away, right? And you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh, that was cool, or maybe not cool, whatever you dreamt about. That's how a woman's going to be. So if you want that dream to be permanent, what do? You create an action. You create an action behind it to make that dream stay. Even if it was something crazy, like you dreamt, oh, yeah, I never thought of like skydiving, but in my dream, I went skydiving. Okay, let me see how I can do that. That's taking an action. So now you're going to find out how you can do it. You're going to take the class, you're going to book the flight, you're going to do everything you have to do, and then you're going to end up being able to skydive. That is a successful dream accomplished. Now, are you saying a woman's not like that? You can't do that. Absolutely, she is. Let me tell you what the problem is. A lot of times, what guys do is they just leave it alone and they think the woman's going to come to them or she's going to pursue them. That's not what happens. Okay, a woman by nature wants to be pursued. A man, nowadays, they don't want to do that because they're thinking, oh, there's a lot of other women. I don't need to pursue this one. Well, yeah, you do if that's your dream girl. If that's somebody you want, you have to let it be known you want her. You can't just pay a compliment and walk away and think that the deal is done. You know, she's going to use my number. She's going to call me. I'm going to get what I want here, because that's not what's going to happen. You don't have to have this huge battle plan and strategy. You just have to be you, and you have to be a genuine version, a confident version of yourself. Because if you're not, what is she going to respond to? You know what I mean? How does she become your dream girl? She became your dream girl because you looked at her and that's something you're like, I've always wanted that. That's everything I've wanted wrapped up into one package. Okay. So what happens when you like something? You find a way to get it. A woman is no different. So I would say, number one, you have to be a confident, genuine version of yourself. Number two, you have to be the type of person, or the type of man, you have to be the type of man that gives her a reason why she should choose you. Why should she choose you? Is there something that you're bringing to her that she's not going to be able to find anywhere else? You know, if that's the truth, you got to drive that home, right? After you've made the effort, you've got her attention, she's calling you, you guys are talking, this is the second step you're going to do. You're going to figure out what it is that is offering her life something that she's not going to be able to walk away from. And I'm not talking about just material stuff. I mean, that's cool too. If you send her little gifts and stuff like that, she's going to know you take her serious. And although men don't see the point behind that, that's very important for a woman. That's why we like that stuff. I've been in situations before where men have just thought they just have to pay a compliment and they just have to tell me I'm going to be with them and, oh, I offer all this and all. And guess what? It does nothing. I start to see that I'm getting nothing. And not just, presents and stuff like that, nothing. Like I'm getting nothing as in my appetite. It's like they're giving me empty calories. They're giving me empty words. They're giving me stuff like that. And when I was dating, I ran into that a lot. So you have to understand, you have to follow this stuff with action. You can't just say you want her. Once you have her, you don't do anything to keep her. You got to let her know, this is what I offer that no other man is going to offer. That's going to keep her. I'm telling you right now. And don't be afraid to commit. This would be number 3, to further actions, to letting her know the kind of life that she would have with you if you and her decide to take that third step together, which is, let's get married. So I've met you, I gave you my number. 2, I've taken you out, we've done a lot of things together. You're starting to see that I am somebody that is going to treat you the way you deserve. Number 3, there's only one more thing to do, right? Marry her. So many men don't want to do that today. There's a lot of women that don't want to do that today too, so it's not just y'all. But my advice to getting a woman to feel confident with that is to make her do what I just said. Make her feel confident. I know my past situation I was in, I was, I think, literally blinded by how I felt because I wanted a family, I wanted all these things, but at no time did my ex-husband ever earn me. Ever. When I say ever, I mean ever. He didn't. And because of that, when the work I was doing wore off, the situation ended. It ended. And he didn't fight for me. He didn't fight for the relationship or nothing. And hence, now I'm single. And he's single. And is he going to get another woman like me? Probably not. Because I was very good. I was raised to be a wife. I was brought up by a Cuban immigrant. And from the time I was 4 years old, she had me in the kitchen and taking care of a household and learning how to be a wife, showing me how she served my dad, showing me how I was supposed to serve my husband. So women are not raised like that anymore. And there's not a lot of women that are willing to do that. Not a lot of women that are, drop dead gorgeous willing to do that. Very few and far between. So how does a man attract a woman like that and keep her? If you follow those 3 things that I just said, you're not going to have a problem. I'm telling you right now, you won't. Because a lot of times, women, we put time and energy and effort into ourselves because we want to feel good about ourselves, okay? It's not so much as attracting a guy, but it's because it makes us feel good about us. Now, here's another thing I'm going to share with y'all. You've got to take care of yourselves too. Like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean you have to go into the gym 6 days a week. Like I go 6-7 days a week because I enjoy it. If that's your thing, great. If it's not, then get some form of exercise, because I'm going to tell you right now, and I did a video on this earlier, that you are not going to be able to convince somebody that you're going to take care of them, their mind, their body, their soul, everything, if you're not doing it for you. That was another thing I realized with my past situation, is that he did not take care of himself. He started going downhill. He didn't care how he looked when we went out. If we did go out, we hardly ever went out. I don't even think, he used to not even celebrate my birthday. So those were things that, it hit hard to me. So that's why I'm saying this to you. You've got to take care of yourself, because he didn't mind not taking me out, not celebrating things. Why? Because he didn't do that for himself. So if you are not loving yourself to a point, not to where it's like ungodly, but loving yourself like you're going to take care of your body, and you're going to take care of your mind and your soul, and you're going to take care of those things, then you're going to, the person that you're attracted to, that's attracted to you too, they're going to feel you're going to do that for them too. So that's why I'm sharing that with you. So if you don't take care of your body, how I would look at it is, I'm going to end up being that same way if I am with this individual. So if that's not the message that you're trying to put forth, then start taking care of yourself, because a lot of times that is how it's going to be looked upon by whoever your dream situation is, your dream girl. She's going to look at that and think, that's how I'm going to look. Because this man is not taking care of himself. He doesn't care about how he looks. And I'm going to end up, I'm going to end up looking like that if I stay with this person. So take care of yourself, y'all. You got to do it. Okay. So that is how you get her. I'm telling you right now, you guys, if you follow everything I just said, everything I just did, I guarantee you, you're going to be married to that dream girl. Not just dating her, but you're going to be married to her, because you are giving her something she has never had before in a man. And that is a secure, confident place to lay her head. Sometimes that'll be right here on your chest, but it's going to be beside you either way. And that is the prize. So thank you for tuning into this video. I hope this helps y'all, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Okay, because I do want you guys to get your dream girl. I do. I want that, because I know you have what it takes to get her. So, all right. Forge ahead. Have a great rest of your Sunday. I'll be in touch with you tomorrow morning, okay? Bye.